The Julio-Claudian dynasty, a name that echoes through history, synonymous with power, intrigue, and a legacy drenched in blood. This dynasty ruled the Roman Empire, shaping its destiny in ways that still captivate historians. Think of it like a giant exploding star, bright and powerful. The Julio-Claudians were a force of nature, their influence spreading like the light of a supernova across the Roman world. Their reign was marked by both brilliance and destruction. It's a story of power, ambition, and betrayal, all within the Roman Empire. The Senate halls echoed with heated debates, and the maps of the empire were constantly redrawn as new territories were conquered and old ones were lost. The Julio-Claudians were at the heart of this ever-changing political landscape. At the center of it all is Agrippina the Younger. A woman of remarkable strength and intelligence, she navigated the treacherous waters of Roman politics with unmatched skill. Her story is one of resilience and determination. Agrippina was born into the most powerful family in Rome, but she had ambitions that went far beyond the traditional roles assigned to women of her time. She sought power and influence, and she was willing to fight for it. Agrippina was as unyielding as the stormy seas that surrounded the Roman Empire. She faced numerous challenges and adversities, but she never wavered in her pursuit of power and recognition. Agrippina's intelligence and cunning were her greatest assets. She understood the intricacies of Roman politics and used her knowledge to outmaneuver her rivals and secure her position. Agrippina experienced the full spectrum of human emotions. She loved deeply, but she was also betrayed by those closest to her. Her life was a tragic tale of ambition and loss. The Julio-Claudian dynasty's story is a testament to the lengths people would go to achieve and maintain power. It was a time when the stakes were incredibly high, and the consequences of failure were often fatal. Let's go back in time to ancient Rome, a place on the brink of transformation. The bustling marketplaces, the grand architecture, and the vibrant culture of Rome were all about to change as the Julio-Claudians rose to power. The year is 15 AD, a pivotal moment in history, marking the birth of a woman who would leave an indelible mark on the Roman Empire. A baby girl, Agrippina, is born into the most powerful family in Rome. Her birth was a significant event, heralding the arrival of a future empress who would navigate the complexities of Roman politics with unparalleled skill. The future holds many possibilities, and Agrippina's journey is just beginning. Her destiny is intertwined with the fate of the Roman Empire itself. Agrippina's actions and decisions will shape the course of history, leaving a legacy that will be remembered for centuries to come. Picture the busy streets of ancient Rome. Merchants shout their wares, and citizens go about their business. The air is filled with conversations, the clinking of coins, and the laughter of children. Chariots rumble on the stone roads, their wheels clattering against the cobblestones. These chariots symbolize power and prestige in Roman society. The air smells of spices, a blend of exotic aromas. People haggle over prices, share news, and exchange stories. The marketplace is a vibrant tapestry of colors, sounds, and scents. This is where Agrippina grew up. Amidst the chaos and splendor of Rome, she was a child of privilege and immense expectations. From a young age, Agrippina displayed determination and intelligence. Her fierce gaze hinted at her future ambitions. Her family was central to Roman politics and power. The blood of emperors and generals ran through her veins. Her father, Germanicus, was a renowned Roman general, loved by the people and respected by his peers. His military campaigns were legendary. Her mother, Agrippina the Elder, was related to Augustus Caesar. She was a formidable woman, known for her strength and influence. Growing up in such an environment shaped Agrippina. She absorbed everything around her, learning the intricacies of power and politics from a young age. Agrippina understood that power was not just about strength, but about strategy, influence, and intelligence. Roman politics were like lessons to her. She grew up listening to tales of political maneuvers, alliances, and betrayals. Learning how to gain power was like a game. Agrippina watched, listened, and learned. She knew that one day she would have to play this game herself, and she was determined to win. As a teenager, Agrippina was thrust into the political arena. At 13, she married Gnaeus Domitius Ahenobarbus. It was a union devoid of love. The marriage was a strategic alliance to fortify her family's power. Despite her youth, Agrippina held significant importance. This marriage was a calculated move in the political chess game. The marriage was unhappy, but they had a son. That son would become Emperor Nero. Agrippina's story is not just about politics, it is about motherhood, a complex and often tragic tale of maternal devotion. With Nero's birth, Agrippina's life transformed. He became central to her ambitions. She would go to any lengths to secure his future, even at the cost of others. The weight of the Roman Empire rested on her shoulders. She was determined to ensure her son received his due. Power can corrupt. Agrippina sought power for her son, resorting to nefarious means. Rumors spread of her poisoning, infidelity, and other heinous acts. The truth remains uncertain. History is often biased, written by the victors. Yet Agrippina's ambition was undeniable. She understood that power often demands ruthless actions. It's the year 49 AD. Claudius becomes emperor. Agrippina marries him, becoming the most powerful woman in Rome. She reaches the top, but it wouldn't last. The Julio-Claudian family was rife with secrets and betrayal. Agrippina was at the center, controlling events, whispering in the emperor's ear, plotting her son's rise to power. In 54 AD, Emperor Claudius dies under mysterious circumstances. Was it natural, or did Agrippina orchestrate it for Nero's ascension? Rumors spread immediately. Regardless, Nero became the new emperor. At 16, with Agrippina by his side, Nero took power. Agrippina had achieved her goal, but unrest was already brewing. As Nero matured, he distanced himself from Agrippina. He resented her control. Conflict ensued. Their bond turned to suspicion and anger. The palace buzzed with rumors of plots. Nero feared Agrippina's ambition. He deemed her a threat. Agrippina's beloved son became her greatest adversary. The year is 59 AD. Agrippina, who had survived so much, finally met her end. She was a woman of immense power and influence, navigating the treacherous waters of Roman politics with a deft hand. No one knows exactly what happened. Agrippina's end was as mysterious as her life. She had enemies everywhere, and her death was shrouded in intrigue and speculation. The story goes that Nero, tired of his mother's meddling, had her killed. Nero, her own son, who she had helped rise to power, turned against her. Their relationship was complex, filled with manipulation and power struggles. Imagine a dark night, the waves gently rocking Agrippina's ship. The sea was calm, a stark contrast to the storm brewing in the corridors of power in Rome. Agrippina, perhaps sensing the danger, was on high alert. Suddenly there's a crash, people screaming, and then silence. The ship was attacked, a calculated move to end Agrippina's life. The chaos was overwhelming, and in the midst of it Agrippina disappeared. Agrippina's body was never found. The ocean, vast and unforgiving, swallowed her whole. It was as if the sea itself conspired to erase her from history. The ocean hid her, just like it hid so many of her secrets. Agrippina's life was full of secrets, alliances, and betrayals. The sea became her final resting place. Agrippina's story teaches us about ambition, power, and the complexities of human nature. Her ambition drove her to great heights, but it also led to her downfall. It's a story that still shocks and fascinates us today. The tale of Agrippina is a reminder of the dangerous allure of power. Her life and death continue to captivate historians and storytellers alike. Agrippina's life is a testament to the corrupting influence of power and the tragic consequences it can bring. Her story is a timeless lesson in the dangers of ambition and the human cost of political intrigue.